Most playthroughs of Chapter 4 Water Hazard involve people just zooming on their airboat, especially in the last half of this chapter, just zooming on their airboat, avoiding everything, and just speeding through the canals on their way to Black Mesa East. And you know what? Technically you are supposed to do that. After all, you are being shot from multiple directions, and so they give you the airboat for a reason. You're supposed to get inside the airboat and just zoom in with your teeth clenched and hopefully make it out alive on the other side of the canals to finally reach Black Mesa East. Well, as you guys probably know, I'm a little bit different. And I like to kill everything. I like to find all the hidden supplies, especially in the last half of this chapter. And let me just tell you guys right now, it actually is possible to kill everything and grab all the supplies while you're being shot at from all directions. In fact, I don't think I dropped below 70% health in this entire chapter. It's not a way of saying how good I am, but it's a way of showing that they intended, the game designers intended you to either speed through or go slow. There are ways to survive using both tactics. And believe me, it takes a lot of practice in order to learn where everything is. Now, one note here. This walkthrough is going to be a little bit slow. It's not as fast-paced as some other playthroughs that you've probably seen before. But you can still use this walkthrough even if you want to speed through this chapter. All you have to do is just speed through and avoid the side passages I take, avoid the extra enemies I'm shooting at, and just continue through. I still provide plenty of strategies so that you can dodge and weave and hide from the many dangers that are in this chapter still, even if you do speed. There is a lot of danger to avoid. Anyways, in this chapter, there are 3 achievements that we can get. We can get heavy weapons, revenge, and Vorticough. And Vorticough is an Easter egg towards the very end of this chapter, and I'm going to show that off. But anyways, that's it with this introduction. Let's get to the walkthrough now. Chapter 4, Water Hazard. So, the first thing I'm going to do is actually go back to the area where I grabbed the airboat. And back here, we will see a new enemy. Oh my gosh! What is that thing? Is that a head crab? Yes, my friends, it is a head crab. But it can't be a head crab. It's so fast. That is exactly what this is, my friends. It is a fast head crab. One of the worst head crab varieties that there is in this game. And if we come back here, we see, oh no, the woman has died. Well, at least we got the airboat before all this happened. So now, with that kind of Easter egg kind of dealt with, we can now go back and continue on with Water Hazard. Now, don't miss this Lambda symbol on the right side, as well as this ladder. Because up this ladder you can get some pistol bullets if you need them. And there is the G-Man, and he's going inside the old red barn of Station 7. And also we see a Lambda symbol right here, and a Lambda symbol on the crate up there. I wonder if there are any supplies in that crate. Well, let's go investigate. Oh my gosh. The friendly hideout of Station 7 has been zombified. And inside, we see that the G-Man is gone. He's disappeared.
Station 12, come in. Station 12, do you read?
Well, this is not Station 12. This is Station 7, the old red barn. And also about this map. Now, there's one thing I want to correct. I mistakenly said that this was a map of root canal. This is actually a map of water hazard. Because see, in the top right, here's where we got the airboat. And we're going to continue through these canals of Chapter 4 until we reach this area, the dam, which is the start of Chapter 5. So, just a minor correction there. Thank you to everyone who mentioned it. And here we can get a good look inside of the parasite rocket that the headcrabs came from and zombified this Station 7. We'll go up these stairs, and what we're going to do is cross these wood planks, but do not go onto this one. It will just drop you down and injure you. See, just like that. That's what would have happened. And we have a little bit of a headcrab surprise right there at the base of the ladder. But up here, we get a glimpse of something right here. There goes a hunter chopper, an enemy that we will be familiar with. And inside here, there are the supplies, but how are we supposed to grab them? Well, let's bash the barrel out of the way, and it will drop the supplies. And we can now drop into the water to grab them. And that's it. Station 7 has now been fully explored. So, we'll continue on. Now, before you go up this ramp to the other side, there is one thing to do, and it's underneath the ramp. If you need the SMG bullets, go ahead and grab those, but only if you need them. And he's being chased off by a scanner. And, lo and behold, here comes that scanner. Come to me, my sweetness. Okay, and we'll grab up the supplies that the citizen dropped down for us. And then this is kind of a puzzle. What we want to do is lower down the front end of this ramp so that we can use the airboat to get up to that bank up there. And the solution to the puzzle is inside this tube, which in the PC version is a Lambda location, but in the Xbox 360 version of the orange box, this is not a Lambda location, and I'm not sure why. But anyway, the solution to this puzzle involves these blue barrels, and we have to push them into the water. Now down underneath the water is something very interesting and creepy. There is a human skull down there. Someone or something has been placing human skulls throughout the canals, and I'm not sure who. But anyways, the solution involves these barrels, and what we want to do is place these barrels filled with air inside of the underwater basket, so that the buoyancy of these barrels will raise up the basket, so that the barrels full of air will raise up the front end, or lower it down rather. See? Just like that. So now we'll continue on. I want to make sure first to see if there's any armor batteries. Nope, there's not. So we'll just continue on. You want to go full speed. And oh my goodness, look at that. That is a combine dropship full of Metro cops. And look, there's a second one dropping off more Metro cops. So what we want to do is just stay back here and let the dropship fly away. And then what I do is I hug the left wall with the airboat and come to this wrecked oil tanker and use this as a hold point. Now, yes, you can run over these Metro cops, but there's a greater risk that you can be damaged by their bullets. And look, there's another Lambda location. And the solution to get inside the pipe involves this barrel. Just like that. Okay, and with that zombie dead, we can get access to the supplies. And look, there's a second human skull that someone or something has been placing in the canals. And I'm not sure who. So now what we're going to do is go grab the airboat and move it just a bit further up the canals. Now, about this large screen. If you slow down the video, or you can even pause the video at the right time, you can get a glimpse of the G-Man in one of the images. It's very hard to tell where he is, but he is there. And inside this pipe, we see a third human skull right there.
Multi-anti-civil violation. Implicit citizenship revoked. Status: malignant.
And the overwatch on the PA says our citizenship has been revoked. Now, what you want to do is go full speed without hitting anything. The only thing you want to hit are the 3 metro cops that are right here, which are all dead. And so now we'll continue on down the canals again.
You are charged with capital outside.
Now here, before you go up this ramp, there is one thing to note underneath the ramp. And that is a 4th human skull that someone has been placing in these canals. This is starting to get creepy, everybody, isn't it? I mean, who does this? Just zoom forward and ram these support struts. Because that way, you'll be able to kill both of the metro cops from their piers right there. And inside this wrecked oil tanker is a 5th human skull that someone has been placing in these canals. You can't see his face because it's buried in the dirt, but he is there. And if we look up here, we see a combined APC, but luckily it's unmanned right now. At least for right now. Oh my gosh. Now, when you see these barnacles, that means there are some supplies nearby. And they are up here. And look, we see some ravens flapping their wings away. That means they must have been eating something. Oh, they were eating this decomposing citizen. Well, this citizen has a bunch of SMG ammo, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And now we're going to go ahead and kill these barnacles. Now, because there's water underneath of us, we won't take any damage from the fall. And now we'll continue on to the next section. Now, on the left sign over here, we see another skull. Yeah, you can do that if you want to. Now, for this next part, I like to stay way back here and snipe off the metro cop from here. Because, yes, you can ram the support struts, and he will die that way. Unfortunately, his bullets really do hurt, because he's armed with an SMG. But see, yeah, you can ram the support struts, and he will die that way. So now we'll continue on into the next part of the canals. Oh! They've sealed off the double doors to where we cannot continue through the canals. We'll have to find some way to open up the double doors. And the solution is inside this large abandoned warehouse. And the Combine have converted this warehouse into an APC workshop. So, let's go inside the APC workshop.
confirmation of a disruptor in our midst. One who has acquired an almost messianic reputation in the minds of certain citizens. His figure is synonymous with the darkest urges of instinct, ignorance, and decay. Some of the worst excesses of the Black Mesa incident have been laid directly at his feet. And yet unsophisticated minds continue to imbue him with romantic power, giving him such dangerous poetic labels as the one free man, the opener of the way. Let me remind all citizens of the dangers of magical thinking. We have scarcely begun to climb from the dark pit of our species' evolution. Let us not slide backward into oblivion, just as we have finally begun to see the light. If you see this so-called free man, report him. Civic deeds do not go unrewarded, and contrariwise, complicity with his cause will not go unpunished. Be wise. Be safe. Be aware.
Oh, Dr. Breen. Well, apparently we have given the citizens something that they have not had in a long time, and that is hope. They have given us the title of the one free man, the opener of the way. Let's continue to give these citizens some hope, shall we? Okay. Now through this door, what we see are two more doors, and through the left door, we see an interrogation room where a citizen was tortured to death. But also in this room, we can grab some supplies if we need them. And now we'll go inside the right door. Where we have some more supplies if we need them. And then right here is an infinite ammo crate full of grenades. They give us grenades for a reason, so let's use them. Now, there are two Metro cops over there, so you want to make sure that you grenade both of them to death before you continue on. Now, through this window, what we're going to do is try and break the glass in the next room. And then throw more grenades into the windows. Okay, now, you see these red lights in the next room. That indicates the number of manhacks that are still alive in that room. Okay, and there's only two left. Sweet, there's only one left. Now, yes, if you want to, right here, you can, in fact, kill the camera, though it's not needed. And also, since they give you infinite grenades, you can use them to destroy the two APCs, but for the sake of time, I'm not going to do it. But you can if you want to. It's kind of fun to see a fireworks show. Okay, and all manhacks are dead, and all the enemies are killed. So now we can move on. And they give us another infinite ammo crate full of grenades. Now, what you want to do is go and grab a barrel and then use it for this next outside area. So, what you want to do is hold up the barrel in front of you while you walk forward outside. And about right here, you want to crouch down, let go of the barrel, and then throw a few grenades beyond the barrel. And that will kill the Metro cop who is manning the mounted gun right here. And so now what we're going to do is go back and grab up some more grenades, because we are not done with the grenades yet. What we're going to do now is go through the next door and throw more grenades inside. There are 3 Metro cops inside that room. Okay. Okay, and all 3 Metro cops inside are now dead. Now, to the right is this blue container with a ladder. If you go up it, you can actually bash a secret supply crate with an armor battery if you need it. So now we're going to go inside this room and investigate. There's another infinite ammo crate full of grenades. Now, what you want to do is look around this room for, there it is. See, an armor battery is also down here, so grab that if you need it. And there's also a health pack right here, so grab that as well if you need it. Now we see these 2 generators here. Up the right one with this small ladder is nothing. It's on the other one that has the SMG grenade, so make sure to grab that. It will come in handy later on, and you'll see when. But for right now, what we're going to do is go up the stairs and continue on. And the solution to open up the double doors is right here. We'll use the valve... Oh, they sabotaged the valve wheel to where we cannot open up the double doors to continue on. Well, look at here. There we go. They are now open. Uh-oh, let's run back to that mounted gun. Okay, and all Metro cops here are now dead, but where in the world did they come from? They came from that dropship. And it looks like the dropships are made from some sort of flesh, doesn't it? It's kind of creepy if you ask me. Anyways, now we'll go back inside the APC workshop because there are more Metro cops. You just want to go slow in this section because they are armed with SMGs. Oh shit. Oh, I couldn't get him. Metro cop is pissing me off. Oh, come on. My goodness. My goodness, he's really good. But not as good as Gordon Freeman, that's for sure. He will eventually die. Oh, that was funny. I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. He saw it right at his feet. Wow. There. My goodness, this is insane. You want to aim a grenade to go behind the shield. For that guy right there arming the mounted gun. Okay, so now what you want to do is aim some grenades inside that window. And everybody is now dead in this APC workshop. My goodness. That's actually a really tough section if you don't place your grenades right. So now what I'm going to do is go back and grab the armor battery, because I do need it now. But basically, yeah, just do what I did. Just toss grenades systematically, inch by inch, throughout the facility, and you'll be able to kill everything that way. I mean, they give us grenades for a reason, right? Okay, and with the APC workshop now fully dead, everybody inside is now dead, and with the double doors now opened, we can go back to the airboat and continue on through the double doors. And make sure you bash both of the supply crates with the airboat to make sure to grab the supplies from there. Now for this section, now you don't have to do this. This is just me killing everything in this game. But I use this downed tree right here. Okay, there's one. I mean, yeah, you see how anal I am with killing enemies. You don't have to do this. You can just speed right underneath the tunnel. But once you do that, however, you want to go very quickly and dodge these rockets by going to the left and right. Ram that Metro Cop, and then hide in this left corner. Yes, the Combine APCs are now sending out their rockets to try and kill you. And you want to dodge and weave to the left and right to avoid their rockets. Now for this next part, what I do is I hug the left wall and keep going. Get onto this dump truck. And then crouch. So that way you can kill both of the Metro Cops that way. And yeah, I promise you guys, this seems rather slow, but don't worry, the pace will be quickened later on. And I'll be almost forced to go quick. But, you'll see when that happens, but for right now, yeah, it is a little bit slow. Now for this next area, I like to hang around the right corner and then go to the left on foot with my grenade ready. Because right here at the center plant, what I do is I toss a grenade and then try and snipe off. Wow! Look at that! Look at that! Just look at that. That's beautiful to see. Oh, he's gone. Yep, the barnacle ate something else, so now he's gone. He's completely digested. And here we have another skull that someone has been placing in these canals. But yeah, I mean, that was 20% cooler right there. I like getting that on film. What was funny is that he became fully digested too. It was just so funny. Anyways, for this next part, you just want to speed forward, dodging to the left and right to avoid the rockets. Just like this. Until you get underneath of the Combine APC. And what I do is I try and position the airboat to where it's right in front of the entrance to underneath the APC. Now, what you want to do is remain crouched as you walk forward. Do not walk backwards. And once you get over here, bash the head crab, and then start to go backwards over back to the airboat, because this will happen. Now, for this area, there's not much cover, and what you want to try and do is kill them very quickly. And so now we can go and bash those 2 supply crates for the items. This is a Lambda location, by the way. It's very easy to miss because you want to escape from the APC. Now, for this next area, you see the left corner over there. What I like to do is use the airboat to hug the left corner and hug the left wall as you head towards the wooden posts. And just make sure both Metro cops are dead. And so now, how are we supposed to get past the firewall? Well, head to the right side and then use this to zoom over. And then pause. Because what I do is I like to get the car animations to go. Right there. Because over there is another Combine APC who is furious at us. This is going to be dangerous. I have a feeling I might get hit by a rocket. But what you want to do, the safest way to get across is to hug the left wall over here and use the ceiling covers as cover as you try and dodge and then get inside the tunnel. And then yes, because there are 2 Metro cops by the APC, I'm going to try and kill them both. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, you don't want to... You know, let's just not spend any more time here. I don't want to die to the APC. Let's just move on to the next section now. And here we enter a cute little section where we see another Lambda symbol. But how are we supposed to access the supplies inside this basket? Well, let's follow the wire. We'll follow the wire until we come to this basket right here. And we'll throw out the bricks so we can access the supplies in the other basket. And we also see some brand new ammunition in the basket. The Magnum bullets. Now the Magnum will come in handy later on, and you'll see when. Now, I like to go down the left pipe very slowly, and then stop right here, because you can snipe off the Metro Cop way over there before he even sees you. My goodness, how many shots did he take? Oh well. So now we'll speed through gate number 5 over here. Oh no! They have closed the gates once again. Which means, once again, we're gonna have to find some way to open up those gates. And the solution? Well, we have to navigate through this boxcar warehouse. Oh yes, my friends, this is going to get tough. The first thing to do is to head to the right side to this beached boat. Because on the other side of the beached boat, if you go underwater, we come to some wrecked cargo here with some pistol bullets, as well as a human skull in the cargo. Who placed an order for a human skull for this boat? I don't know. It's just weird. I think I'm just messing around here. Now we'll go underneath the area with the boxcars, and we'll come to this locked door. Oh my goodness, my friends. We'll bash the padlock off and we'll enter inside. Now you see this Magnum right here. As soon as you grab the Magnum, you want to be very, very quick. For those 3 Metro cops that will be coming for you right there. Okay, and with that done, we'll continue on. So, if this boxcar area has just Metro cops, well, that will be very manageable. It's very calm right now, right? Well, until you get to these stairs. And that is when this game starts to get hard. We have a chopper. And not only a chopper, but we have to navigate the boxcar area with this chopper on our butt. So, what you want to do is run to the left of the red boxcar, and then hide in this blue one. and then run around this red boxcar, and then hide. And then keep going. Make sure that guy dies, and then hide again. And then run for this open boxcar, and once again, hide. Now, as you approach the other side of this open boxcar, be ready. Both of those Metro cops need to die. Okay, and so now what we're going to do is hide. And then we're going to run and hide behind this red boxcar. And here is where the fun begins, because we see this open warehouse. Oh boy. Okay, inside the warehouse are 4 Metro cops and 3 manhacks. I like to use this boxcar as my hold point as I take all of them out. But always be aware of the chopper's location. Okay, there's 2 more Metro cops. And 2 more manhacks. Oh shoot, here they come. Okay, oh boy. I'm taking lots of damage. So, let's run inside the warehouse. I know there are 2 manhacks left. Okay, and all 4 Metro cops and all 3 manhacks are dead. We'll bash the supply crates. So in this area there are 3 supply crates to find and bash open. And once all 3 are bashed open, now we can continue on and go up the stairs. However, it is another trap. And what I do is I use the SMG grenade. You want to run up and then launch it down here to kill both of those Metro cops, because on the left side above are 3 more Metro cops. Okay, I'm not sure if I killed the second one or not. I think that's it. I think all 3 Metro cops are now dead up there. Oh my goodness. And so now what we're going to do is jump across the boxcars to the other side where those Metro cops were. Make sure to grab the Magnum. Oh, boy, this is just tough. Okay, so run, and then use this divider as a hold point as you hide. And then hide underneath the windows and crouch down. And then just bash these crates. Now, for this next section, the easiest way to deal with the Metro cop on the right side is to just toss a grenade up high to where it bounces over there. Oh, look at that. And you'll be able to kill him that way much easier than by shooting him. But we're not out of danger yet, because down below the stairs are 2 more Metro cops. Okay, there's one. And sometimes not, the second Metro cop will be alerted and will come up to fight you. But that is not the case right now. Well, here he comes. Here he comes. No, I guess not. Okay, you know what? Yeah, thank you. Just die. I got enough stress right now dealing with the hunter chopper. And we get wall machines. You see that AP Patrol red boxcar on the right side? You want to sprint towards it, and then run to the right side, and then hide. Go around the boxcar, run to the right side, and then just keep running. You have no cover. Yep, I figured. It does this every now and then. It just pauses right here at this ladder. It's just for a few seconds, though. Okay, now quickly, throw a grenade up there, and then hide. Oh my gosh, I'm getting pelted. Go up the ladder, and then crouch down. And then use these mounted guns. And there he goes! He's going off like the coward he is. Get out of here, you chopper! Get out of here! All right, we have conquered this area. The chopper is gone. Gordon Freeman is victorious. Yes. And you know what our reward is? This button. Oh, that's so luscious to look at, isn't it? Freedom. Freedom from the chopper. Now, what you could do is go outside and then continue on to your airboat and just keep going. But I left behind 4 supply crates in the boxcar area. And I want to make sure to bash those and grab the items. The first supply crate is over here by the red boxcars. Right here. And the next 2 supply crates are right here. We'll suck whatever juice is left from the machines, and then we'll go and find the last supply crate. And the last supply crate is outside here on the left side. Okay, and that's all the supply crates. We are done with this boxcar area. Gate 5 is now open. The hunter chopper is no more. He's gone. For good. And I think we're going to be just fine. I think we did it. I think we taught the Combine a valuable lesson. And that is, do not mess with Gordon Freeman. I mean, as we saw evidence from that chopper. I mean, my goodness. Okay, and we'll go through gate number 5, feeling pretty good. Oh no! Another chopper! We'll go to the right. Make sure to stop underneath this bridge, and then... My airboat was in the way. And then try Hurry up! Try and get through here to this Lambda location. Yes, this is a Lambda location, so make sure you get into this area. And always make sure you know where the chopper is. What we're going to do is back up a little bit and then charge forward. Now here, what you want to do is use the incline to get over to the other side. And then speed inside this pipe. And we'll enter the next section. We'll head to the left side. And he's dropping some mines, so avoid them. Now here, on the left side of the debris, aim for the left. Keep going left to grab these armor batteries, and then you can go to the right. Now over here, go underneath the bridge and grab the supply crate. And then hide from the chopper. Oh shit, I can't hide. Oh, I had to get out of the airboat to hide. Just like this. Okay. Now, if you go slow enough, you should be able to grab the SMG grenade and the supply crate. Right there. And here, we enter a safe area where we can finally get our bearings and just relax for a minute. Now, one note here, if you don't need the armor batteries that you saw me grab off to the left, and you don't need the supply crate underneath the bridge area, don't worry about it. Just speed through the pipe and avoid all the items I grabbed. I just grabbed them for completeness sake. Now up here on the left side we see another Lambda symbol, but how are we supposed to grab the items up there? Well, let's ram the support struts. And we'll bash both supply crates, grab the items, and continue on. Now here, however, you want to make sure that you're perfectly straight and go full speed. Now, if you don't make it, you'll have to go back and get full speed again to go over the pipe once again. Now, I like to do this on foot, because it's hard to bash the supply crates with your airboat and bash both of them at the same time. The chopper will not see you on foot, surprisingly. We'll take the right path and then try very hard to stay on this upper area right here. for that supply crate, and then head to the left over here for that supply crate right there. And now we can go back and go underneath the bridge. Now here, what you want to do is try and speed up the left bank right inside here. Quickly bash the supply crates. Get back in the airboat. And then hide underneath this area right there. And then continue on. Now here, go to the left side where you see the tunnels here. In the PC version, this is not a Lambda location, but in the Xbox 360 version, it is. You can grab an armor battery as well as some grenades over here, so don't miss them. Now, instead of going back into your airboat, what I'd like to do is go to the left corner over here and get these two Metro cops to come down to fight me. And once both of them are dead, we can now kill the barnacles under the bridges. Oh, the chopper's coming over here. Just use the barrier, or use the divider on both sides as cover if you need to. Again? They're both dead, and he's dead, and they're both dead. Okay, so now we can go back in the airboat and continue on. Yeah, you see guys, this is how anal I am when it comes to enemy killing. My gosh! Turn to the left and hide to the right side of this barnacle. Get out and hide right here from the chopper. But your reward is well worth it because we have 2 cartons of Magnum bullets if you need them. And so now we'll continue on, going in the opposite direction, straight forward. Now stop underneath this bridge if you want to kill one more barnacle. Okay, and now we will continue on, going full steam ahead. But slowing down so as not to get hit by the mines, and then speed straight forward. And then hide inside the warehouse. And then bash open the 3 supply crates here. Yeah, there are 3 supply crates as well as 2 wall mounts, so use all that if you need to. Now, what you want to do is place the airboat onto the catwalk elevator, making sure that your airboat is facing the wall mounts on the left, at least having the wall mounts to your left. And then use the valve wheel. Now, drop down, you will take some damage, but we'll be back up there later on. Now, inside the airboat, we're going to go down the left path over here, because there's a supply crate. And we speed back over here to this familiar area, so let's once again go back up to the warehouse. And then hide inside the warehouse. And then use the wall mounts once again. And now what we're going to do is use the airboat to exit out of the warehouse, turn to the right, and go through the open double doors. Now you guys want to see how anal I am. You really want to see it. Yes! Yes! Give me pain or give me death. 1, 2, 3 head crabs. They're dead. I love it. Come on, Chopper. Kill me again. Do it. Do it. Yeah! I love the pain. I love it. A Combine APC? Yes, I love the pain. Let's do it. Come on. Come on. We got mines. We got rockets. Yes! I lost half my suit, but I love it. I love the pain. Anyways, we entered the next section here. We'll turn to the right, and we enter into this little area right here. And there goes the hunter chopper. My goodness. He thinks we are in the next section, but we are not. So, our goal for this small section right here is to somehow raise up the back end of this wooden ramp so we can get over the barricade there. To do that, we'll use the lever to lower down this basket. Now, we have to find some weight to put into the basket to lower down the basket. And to do that, what we have to do is go down this pipe over here. Okay, and once that's done, we can walk backwards, and then turn to the left, and we see this ladder going up. We'll jump off, and we'll fall down to the cement pipe below, and we'll go on to this yellow rooftop. Now, from the yellow rooftop, what we're going to do is drop down to the ledge below. And from here, we can look down into the basket. So what is heavy enough to lower down this basket? Well, how about this washing machine? And see, now the basket is fully lowered and the ramp is fully raised up. So now we can drop down and use the airboat to continue on. Now here, we'll turn to the left and continue on.
Hey! You're Freeman, aren't you?
Well, I wouldn't believe it if I couldn't see with my own eyes. Dr. Gordon Freeman himself.
You're just in time, Doc. We gotta move out before the Combine picks us up. We're Just getting ready to pull out.
We better hurry. Gotta tear down this camp and get out of here.
Greetings to the free man.
Come on in. I'll show you what you're up against. Come on, get in here. Here, take a look at this. This here's the dam. It's just up ahead. Eli's hideout is here, a stone's throw from the apron and nestled in the old hydro plant. But getting there, with that hunter chopper on your ass, next to impossible. Good news is, the Vortichaugh's working his magic on your airboat, so you'll have a little more firepower going forward. I think he's just finishing up now. Go on out. There we are. That gun came off one of the same hunter choppers that you're up against. I always like to bring a little irony to a firefight. Take that chopper down, and you should be able to tear on through to Eli's place.
The freeman will accept this weapon or suffer greatly on the road ahead.
Farewell, Dr. Freeman.
For freedom!
Give him hell, Doc.
And when you get the Gauss cannon, it will unlock the achievement called Heavy Weapons. Now this has infinite ammo, but with a finite power supply. See, the ammo keeps increasing to 100, but it does go down with repeated use, so be wary of that. Now, what you want to do here is speed out of this tunnel as fast as you can. The Combine should know by now. Do not mess with Gordon Freeman. You just don't do it. It's just something you just don't do. At all. And all of this is just so much fun to do, you know, just to destroy things with your Gauss cannon. But there is a supply crate on the right side, so we'll be sure to grab that. And once we grab that, we are free to continue on. Now here, what you want to do is enter this area and then turn to the right to get up here, and then look to the left. There are 4 Metro cops on the left and 3 on the right. So make sure that all 7 Metro cops are defeated, and then you can go inside the poison once again and grab the supply crate. And then what we're going to do is go back up. And then what we're going to do is enter into this facility. We can grab some health, and we can grab a little bit of armor, though not much. And so now we will continue on. Now here, what you want to do is go slow, be methodical, but be vigilant. What you want to do is speed forward and avoid the rockets. And then go underneath the APC. And just blow it up, just like that. That's so much fun to do, to get some revenge on these Combine. Okay, make sure you grab both supply crates at the top of the ramp, and then you can continue on again. Just use your Gauss cannon to your full advantage. But go very, very slow as you enter the next section. Because what we're going to do is get out of the airboat, turn to the left, jump on the ledge, and go back to the previous section. On the right side, we can grab 2 armor batteries, so make sure that you do that. But also what we can do is continue along this ledge until we come to an area where we can see another ledge across the poison that we cannot access. There is no way to get to that ledge. But what's interesting about that ledge is that on this ledge, there are some magnum bullets. Well, how in the world are we supposed to access them if we can't access this ledge? Well, what we're going to have to do is use the grenade tactic once again. There, see? It blows the magnum bullets over to where you are, and you can grab them. But what's also interesting are these compressed flammable canisters. What you can do is use the magnum to blow the top off of one of the canisters. Yeah, you saw that in the poison? Yeah. So, to all of my physics experts who know more physics than I do, is that possible? Is that what would happen if you shot off the top of a compressed air canister? I'm not sure. I've never done it. Nor do I want to try. Anyways, with that done, we can go back to the next section, back to the airboat, and continue on. So here, just dodge and weave the Combine APC rockets as best you can. Oh, that was funny. I like that. Yeah, that was really funny. Okay, and once the Metro Cop is dead, now we can focus our attention on the APC on the bridge above us. Yep, and he's dead. Okay, the APC is dead, so now we will continue on. And it looks like the dropship was not able to deliver its cargo, right? Yeah, damn you too, APC. I hate them with a passion. Now, for this upcoming section, what I like to do is go on foot, because we see the G-Man up there, watching us, probing us, making sure we're doing our job. And then he just leaves. And yes, I am using the Magnum here because we're getting access to Magnum shells soon. Now, if we look off to the right, we see an explosive barrel. And if we shoot it, we can kill the Metro cop next to it. Now, on your way back to the airboat, if you go to the left side, inside here, we get access to a secret area, not a Lambda location, but it has lots of Magnum shells, so just stock up. And once you're stocked up, we can now go back to the airboat and continue on. So, we'll head to the right side first, because that is a Lambda location. And we notice a combined parasite rocket, which means there might be headcrabs nearby. Oh boy. So, if we look forward, we can destroy a zombie before he even wakes up. And then, if we creep forward, we want to be very careful. Okay, and we'll investigate to make sure all the headcrabs are indeed dead. And they are. Alright, that's awesome, with 2 grenades. And so now what we're going to do is go up the ladder where we can find some more items. And yeah, it appears someone was using this as a bed to sleep up there, but the Combine shelled them with the rocket. So now we'll go back into the airboat and continue to the left side. But you want to go slow enough to where you don't miss this ramp. And now, we enter this area. You see those barrels over there, right? Right there. Okay, now to get past the wall of fire, go to the right side of it and sneak past it. And now comes a tricky part. What you want to do is try and destroy the barrels that are coming for you. Because if a barrel hits you, it will explode upon impact, and you will die. you can die to one single barrel. So be careful of that. And so now we'll go down this incline very slowly. Where we have 3 metro cops to kill. And so now we'll continue on down the canals. And now, we enter into this section right here. A very dangerous section. What I like to do is park my airboat along the right side of this red boxcar, and then investigate the boxcar for some items. And now, what we're going to want to do is go to the right side of this beached boat and try and kill this APC right here and not get hit by the rockets. Whoa! How did that miss me? I do not know. Wow. Okay. Just try and kill the APC. Oh no, I think I'm dead. Come on! How are these rockets missing me? I don't know. I wish I knew. Okay, let's try it again. This time, let's not fail. It's gone! The APC is gone. At least the first one is. There is one more APC along the right side of the beached boat. What we want to do is hide right here. And then we can sneak shoot. Wow. We can sneak shoot the APC. Oh, wow. I was so worried about this section right here. It is so tricky with these 2 APCs. But they're both dead, and so now we can investigate this canal area for any items. There are 2 supply crates over here. And then also, on the right side, inside the left red boxcar, are some more items. And now, the right red boxcar is kind of a puzzle. What we want to do is park in front of the red boxcar, then get out of the airboat and go in front of, or go to the back side of the boxcar, and then shoot the barrels inside. And that will create a hole in the boxcar so we can use the airboat to continue through the boxcar. And then just zoom as fast as possible to this next area. And this next area, there's nothing to do here except to go to the next section. The final section of Chapter 4. Here we go. And in this final section of Chapter 4, we enter into a large dam reservoir with plenty of rocks to hide behind. Oh boy, this is going to be tough. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is go to the right to this beached boat. And we'll bash the supply crate in the water. And there's also a supply crate on the other side of the beached boat. And so now we'll go back in the water and head straight for this rock right here. where we have another supply crate. Okay, so 91 suit should be okay for this upcoming fight. And so now what we're going to do is go back into the water and continue forward, where we see these rocks right here. But also we see on the rocks a piece of wood. And on the wood are these grenades. Well, how in the world are we supposed to grab these grenades? Well, I'll explain that later on. For right now, what we're going to do is go to the left side of these rocks, where we're going to do some investigating. If we look forward, we see another Combine Hunter Chopper, and this time it is piloted by a Combine soldier, an enemy we have not seen yet in Half-Life 2. This is a boss fight. This is going to get brutal. This is ugly. But you know what? We've come this far. So you know what? Let's go ahead and do it. Let's do it right now. And here he comes, all pissed and very mad. So what we want to do is just hide. And then we'll try and shoot him as we're hiding. Oh my gosh! Look at him now! He's desperate! He's desperate! Let's hide! Just move from rock to rock and hide. You just want to hide for most of the time, eventually peeking out to shoot at him. Come on. Oh, well, that was convenient. Okay, his back is turned. Come on. Come on. Okay, so we'll hide and we'll look this way as he passes overhead. Whoa! And the guy fell out of the chopper, but it must be on autopilot. Oh my gosh, did you guys see that? Oh. Come on! Let's finish it! Oh gosh! Okay, come on, you chopper. Let's finish this. One-on-one, you and me. And that's it. He's gone. We've unlocked the achievement called Revenge. The Hunter Chopper is destroyed, the Combine's prized possession. And we can look at the various pieces scattered about if we so desire, which are pretty neat. And here is where the Combine soldier was sitting when he was shooting at us, but he fell out, which is astounding. Just astounding. And I want to show off his body now that he actually fell out. There's his body. And there it is, people. That is the face of the Combine. The ugliness. The rulers of this world. You're seeing what they look like, at least with their mask on. That is what they are. Evilness. Okay, and with the chopper done, we have conquered the canals. So now what we're going to do is go and face the entrance we used to get here, and then hug the right wall as we go looking for more supplies. The first of which is right here. So we'll continue on to this supply crate right here. And one more armor battery should put me at 100. Yeah, I didn't take much damage to the hunter chopper. I'm kind of surprised by that. But this is on hard mode, and I'll even show it to you. See? There's hard mode. And so, I mean, I'm not sure what to say to that. It's just one of those things. I guess when you practice and you practice and you practice over and over again, you just get better and better. Now here, at this crumpled red boxcar, we have some more items. So if we continue following the left-hand wall, we'll eventually come to this closed gate right here. So what I'm going to do is go to the left side of the gate and climb the ladder and use the valve wheel to open up to the next section of the canals. Or rather, of the dam reservoir. I'm not going to go through there just yet because I want to do some more exploring first. So now what we're going to do is go towards the middle section, right here, and then shoot these explosive barrels. Because I don't want to accidentally run over them and explode them, and then that would damage me. But anyway, eventually we'll come to this beached boat right here, where we have some more items. Okay, and if we continue forward, past the beached boat, we eventually come to these rocks again with the plank of wood with the grenades on top. And so now I'm going to show how to get them. What you want to do is go over to this beached boat over here, and then face it, and then turn to the left. And what you want to do is turn left again, and then zoom absolutely forward as fast as possible. Zoom up here, and then you can grab both of the grenades if you skip the rocks, like I did, just right. You have to hit it just perfect in order to do it. Now about this pipe right here. Well, first of all, there's a supply crate up here. We'll go on top of the pipe for another supply crate. And then inside the pipe we have some more items. And so now with the middle section all done, what we're going to do is hug this wall right now and go back this way. And we eventually come to this crumpled red boxcar. And if we go inside of it, we have to crouch. We see another human skull. My goodness, so many skulls. And then beyond that is one more supply crate. Okay, and we are finally ready to get out of this reservoir. So, let's go through the gate. Now, beyond here, there is absolutely nothing to do except for one thing. And that is these two pipes. And the left pipe is open. So, let's jump inside. Now, if you notice, this is all poison, and it is very damaging poison. So, what we want to do is use all our energy. Do not use the flashlight's energy. What you want to do is sprint through the poison, and then jump up and down. And then turn to the left. Oh my goodness! That's a Vorticough in this chamber.
Undeserving of consciousness.
And this Vorticough, it seems, is eating, like, canned food. And he's just surviving on this stuff. But he also has some fast head crabs.
And to what end?
He also has some fast head crabs that he's going to enjoy over the roasting fire right there. We'll grab some more items from the supply crates.
We have lost all dear to us.
And now, what we're going to do is just talk to the Vorticough for some really neat background information. Let's listen.
We remember the free man. We are coterminous. There is no distance between us. No false veils of time or space may intervene. We see you still in Black Mesa. Clearly we see you in the Nihilant's chamber. We bear witness to the bright eternity of the Nihilant's demise. You leap, you fall, we see you flash between the barriers. For a brief time you joined us, you are one between the worlds. Communion of the vortessence, and that other a deeper mystery, no deeper than the void itself. We cannot forget those whose cords you cut. Forgiveness is not ours to bestow. Unity of purpose, the shattering of common shackles, a single road we tread. Your song we sing and shall sing for eternity, no matter the consequences of this struggle. You have brought us grief and jubilation beyond measure. We are there still in observance of your final stroke. While our own lay scattered at your feet, you severed the vorticough that bound the Nihilants to life and to us. That sharp spur of hope has not dulled to this day. For once the lesser master lay defeated, we knew the greater must also fall in time. With you besides us, a talisman of victory, the day of freedom draws nigh. Your bright face obscures your darker mask. We call you Sib, although your mind and meaning are a mystery to us. Far distant eyes look out through yours. Something secret steers us both. We shall not name it. We have endured these chafing bonds for eons, yet a single moment of further servitude seems intolerable. How often have we slipped our yoke only to find it choking us again? Let this war end in either total victory or our extinction. No further compromise shall we allow. We take our stand beside you here upon this miserable rock. The way ahead is dark for the moment. What seems to you a sacrifice is merely to us an oscillation. We do not fear the interval of darkness. We are a tapestry woven of vortessence. It is the same for you if only you would see it. How many are there in you? Whose hopes and dreams do you encompass? Could you but see the eyes inside your own, the minds in your mind, you would see how much we share. We are you, free men, and you are us. We shall prevail. This is more than anyone can bear, but we will persevere. Our finest poet describes it thus. Galambakalilaba. Our cause seems hopeless. We have survived worse across the ages. Our life is worthless unless spent on freedom. We have survived worse across the ages.
Okay, and so once he repeats the dialogue, he is done saying new dialogue. But yeah, when you enter this chamber, you will unlock the achievement called Vorticough. And so now what we're going to do is try and get back. Galam Galagilama. So what we're going to try to do is rush back to the chamber again. Yeah, you see how much that hurts? I lost all my suit and I have 69 health. That's wonderful. And so now we'll head back to beyond the gate once again, and we're going to grab up the armor batteries and the health. Galam Galagilama. But yeah, wasn't the Vortigaux's, speeches kind of revealing? Like, he mentioned about the Nihilanth. Like, it was some sort of being that needed to die. But yet, at the same time, may not have needed to die. It's hard to tell. And then something secret guides us both. We shall not name it. Now, back out here, what we want to do is aim for this ramp and go full speed. And make sure that both Metro cops are dead. And so now we will investigate this red warehouse area. Are we ready? Let's go inside. Yeah, just 2 Metro cops guard the inside, and that's it. And inside here, oh my goodness, look at this. We are rewarded. We can literally gain all of our suit back and health and ammo. I mean, there is so much in here, we will never run out of ammo. So this is a reward for us for doing so good against that chopper. And that's it. That's all that is inside this warehouse. It is just a storage area for all this health and ammo. Now here, I'm doing this just to show this off to you guys. But over here is the helipad that the hunter chopper was on when he saw us. See, he was waiting here for us to cross the beach, and then he saw us. But you know what? We were ready for him as well. Now over here on the red warehouse, we see this. Observation this way. Okay, let's go. We'll drop down and we'll go across the wooden bridge. Observation this way. Let's keep going. Now here, if you press the lever, it will lower down the ladder, and if you fall down there, you can easily get back up by using the ladder. Now over here on the left side is something very interesting. If we look up here to the left, we see this beautiful sunset. But on the right side is something very interesting. We see burnt up trees, dead trees, and we also see bombed out buildings, destroyed buildings, devastated buildings. And beyond that, this sleepy, shadowy silhouette of a town. And that town is called Ravenholm, and we will be there later on in Chapter 6. Caution, gate override. This switch is broken, so we'll use this switch. And that will open up the dam and allow us to get through to the other side. And so now what we're going to do is go back up this ladder and go back across the wooden bridge, and finally we are able to complete this chapter. My goodness. So we'll head back out of this gate. And what we're going to do is turn to the left and then speed up these planks of wood right here at full speed. Whoa! Oh gosh! Well, that's one way to enter the next chapter, isn't it? Anyways, guys, wow, that was Chapter 4, Water Hazard. I will see you guys in the next video of Half-Life 2. I'm Big Mac Davis here. Take care, everybody.